What is going on, guys? My name is Clash with Nicholas, bringing you the very first episode of Boom Beach. So, if nobody does not know what Boom Beach is, it's similar to Clash of Clans. You obviously defend, your town hall or your headquarters against other players. But the thing is, you don't lose ribbons and victory points, whatever. Victory points represent the success of your campaign. You destroy enemy bases and you explore new territory to gain more victory points. Increase your rank and get better daily rewards. So, I'm, right now, I am in rank 3. So, right now, I'm getting the rank 3 bonus. So, nothing's really new about that, but so you obviously collect victory points, and you obviously upgrade your stuff like you do in Clash of Clans, but a little bit different. Instead of army camps, you get landing crafts, and they are what hold your army composition. And when you go into the guys, you can see that there is different types of armies. Right now, they're doing events similar to Clash of Clans, so you make your armies and all, and similar to a lab, you go and upgrade from the armory. So as you can see, it gives you a whole list of stuff. But here's different. This is what's different about this game. You have to upgrade your barracks. There's no barracks. Your barracks are basically your landing crafts, and when you unlock a troop, it depends on what level your headquarters is. So once I upgrade my headquarters up to level 15, I'll unlock the medic, and then I'll have them inside my landing crafts and all. And then you obviously you buy stuff. So it's a really good game. I recommend checking it out. Supercell makes it. It's very fun. And obviously my name is Nicholas. So I'm level 14, and I'm basically almost done level 14. I have most of my stuff maxed out. I just have to finish upgrading this stuff, and then the sniper towers, and then upgrade that. That doesn't have to get upgraded. None of all this, and then finish up all my little stuff now. It's a highly addictive game. It's actually not bad of a game. I don't even know how long this game's been out, but so this is the map you explore, and you collect gems. The gems are obviously really easy to collect. So whenever you see chests like this, you hit and tap, and you collect all the gems. And about right here is a submarine, and if you check it out down here, you can see little small stuff I could collect. And gold is very important in this game as well. You also use gold to be able to use it to make your troops and be able to attack people's bases, because you have to spend gold. And if you see anything like this is a campaign mission, Lieutenant Hammerman. And Dr. T pops up almost every single day. So that's not a campaign mission, that's more of a side mission to do. And then you get a player's base. You can attack other people's bases. So right here is a person's base. I'm going to obviously find another person's base because it's really too high. So you can scout, which I always recommend. So this guy is level, 18. I am not going to attack that because that is a shock launcher. I will get my ass kicked. And I'm way too low. So obviously, my map's a little bit bigger because I've been playing this game for a while now, and it does take some time. So yeah, but it's entirely addictive. I recommend checking it out if anybody's interested. So I'm gonna go ahead and attack this space. So the kind of army composition I'm using right now is heavies and Zookas. Zookas are very powerful, but they must be protected by some kind of support troop, which are the heavies are. They're very supportive kind of troops. So I'm gonna go ahead and take that that. And then I'm going to go ahead and I'm just going to artillery all that. So what you got to do is, what I have to do is I got to make sure my heavies stay alive. So you obviously want to drop some heal med kits and all that, heal them up, just so they can survive against all the splash damage and all. The Zookas are the ones that take care of most of the high damage in this. So there's another boom which you want to take out because that does massive damage to heavies. So then I'm just going to go ahead and do that. Go ahead and heal There's a bunch of heavies right here. Gonna lose a couple, which is not that big of a deal. And when we're destroying this base, we're demolishing this guy's base. Our Azukas are doing some work. Go ahead and take that out. And if I did an all-tank raid, that would be a pretty deadly raid as well. So now we made it to the headquarters, and then voila! So another way you could win too, besides is if you destroy the headquarters. If you destroy the headquarters, guess what? You'll automatically lose. And this is what it says. The headquarters is the nerve center of your base. Upgrading the HQ unlocks the new base buildings and upgrades and, troops and all, which I already mentioned before. If your HQ is destroyed, the attacking enemy wins the fight. So you obviously wanted to defend your headquarters. There's no farming at all. And you want to make sure you defend your base because you're going to lose all your loot. And there's a lot of storages too about this. There's a shitload of storages, so you want to make sure you defend. You don't have to defend your storages, but you want to defend your HQ. Because if your HQ gets destroyed, guess what? You're going to lose a lot. So, in this game, can be a bitch. And then statues. Statues are basically, let's see, okay, so they're like perks. So statues are basically like perks. So you make these statues and you're guaranteed. So right now I got a masterpiece, which is probably the highest you can build in each different type of statue. Does different things. I forget what. Green does resources. Blue does something for your gunboat. Red does something for your troops. Purple does for power stones and all that stuff. So this statue does wood production 34%, so I get more wood. This statue does troop damage, so if I go over and look at one of my troops, it doesn't really matter which one. Right next to it, you'll see a 72.79 add to my Zuka, so my Zuka does well over 300 damage, so that's the perk of my statue. That's giving all my troops, whoever I use, an extra damage. I don't really use warriors. They're melee troops, and all the other troops are all guns, and the medic too. The only time I would use warriors if I'm going for someone's headquarters right away, but I don't do that because I'm not that type of player. So I don't really use warriors that much, but I'll upgrade them. So as you can see, I'm going to go ahead and hop into another battle for you guys. This game, is all about strategy. I usually do all tank raids, which I'll probably do in the next episode, just to give you guys how deadly it is and what you need to do to be able to master it. I don't really see a lot of YouTubers do any videos on it. Nick and I used to do these all the time. I'm gonna go ahead and artillery all this crap. So go ahead and heal up my heavies, because you want to make sure you heal them up and keep them alive. Then I'm going to go ahead and take out that boomkin right up there. And then our heavies are making our way up to the base. This one's going to be a little tough, but we can probably do it. Go ahead and do that. Alright, we're making our way up. And then watch out for the boom cannons. They can do some fucking serious work. Your Azukas. Alright, so we made it to the HQ, and that's going to be taken out anytime soon. And then, yeah. So this raid is perfection. The reason why I'm using this is to switch it up, because I get bored using the same stuff after a while. So, as I said before, what you want to do is heal your heavies. You want to make sure they survive a little bit longer. And then you'll probably get somewhere. Let's go ahead and reinforce this. Get ready for the next attack. I'm going to probably have to buy gems soon. Right now I'm upgrading my one machine gun up to level 14. Let's see. Then that's done. Then I'm going to focus on the sculptor, and then once I get that done, I'm probably going to do the sniper towers. And then I'll have all max defenses and then finish up my armory. Then I'm gonna get into the landing crabs, which are annoying. I'm really good with all the other resources besides stone, because I actually have a masterpiece for both iron and wood, so I'm gonna have more. And I only have as an idol, which is the lowest statue you can make. So if I were to go into my sculptor, if I want to craft a, I don't have enough for that, for a guardian or a masterpiece, but so it takes 10 seconds to make an idol, so I will go in there and I'll go ahead and make that. So then when it's finished, you clicked on that, and it tells you what the statue does. And let's just say if I don't want it, then I can go ahead and collect a gem. It's really easy to do. It's not that hard. It can be a bitch sometimes to collect power gems, and power gems are usually collected when you beat bases. It just depends on what the percentage is. So if you check this out, I'm going to take a look at this base real quick. So, this doesn't look too bad at all. Where's the HQ? I have no idea where. Okay, it's right back there. So let's just say if I were to win, if you look at the chance to win, chance to get, I can basically get 3 power gems, and then the little map right there, which is for like special ops, which I'll cover it in another video. That's a different thing for resources and all. So this base doesn't look too bad, but he's level 17 and he's got a shitload of stuff. So if I were to attack this base, I would use an all-mass tank attack. It doesn't look too hard, but he has a lot of resources, so I'm just not going to even bother, because that's a lot. And there's a level 48, which I'm going to have to assume it's probably like level 18, probably. Nope, 19. I'll lose. I would basically lose because my troops aren't high enough. The level in this game, the levels in this game is ridiculous. There's a shitload of levels. We'll go ahead and attack Dr. T to get some resources, even though he's not going to give me my last victory ribbon that I need to collect my bonus for today. Okay. I'm definitely going to go ahead and take care of that rocket launcher. And the rest is all easy as hell. Go ahead and barrage that. Mine's pretty high level, so I don't have to really worry. And then heal that up, heal, and heal. And besides, my troops are really high leveled, so it's not nothing to really worry. And when you take on Dr. T, obviously later, I don't want to do that. So, and this game does get really hard because it's kind of unbalanced a little bit too. So you got to be really careful with that. Let's see, trying to find. This is getting hard now because I have no idea what base to attack. You know what? We're gonna. And these are other side missions. So if you don't see any icon against that, that's not a side mission. You know what? We'll go for a resource base. Resource bases are very helpful too for resources. So this one, we're gonna go ahead and attack. So we're gonna go ahead and start off with, of course, deploying our heavies, and you always deploy your stuff on the beach. Okay, Ken, get that out, heal, and then we're going to go ahead and barrage these mortars right there to take that out, and then we're going to go ahead and heal up our heavies again and make sure that we keep them alive. Same thing again. Okay, we didn't lose any troops. We obviously murdered this base. Alright, nice. And we got this. So, when you cut the resource base, you obviously want to defend your outpost, which is most important. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put mine in the center, which is probably not going to be a good idea, but oh well. And then I'm just going to go ahead and start surrounding all this with defenses. Whoever had this base before me fucking made it look like a dump. He doesn't even know how to play stuff. I'm going to get rid of that. Tree. And we should be good. So obviously you want to defend the outpost. It's the most important thing. If that gets destroyed, you lose your resource base. And then, look, I get a ribbon from that. So then I can get whatever supply chest I want. And I'm probably going to go for wood. I got to go on for power gems too, which I don't really need. Okay, so from your resource bases, you get these little boats that come to you. So that's if you basically already seen me collect that. So once you collect those, they go away. But they're like, your production. As long as you hold those bases, you will get loot. And for gold, so one thing I need to tell you about gold, as you can see, there's no resource base for gold. So as you click whatever spot you conquered, you'll get gold from these free villages. So that's where the gold comes from, while the wood and the iron and the stone come from the resource bases that you've gotten, and you'll get boats from there. So nothing really much to cover, guys. I mean, obviously, I kind of touched bases on what the game's about. It's similar to Clash of Clans, but it's very different too, because it's a different setting, and there's a different atmosphere of how to play this game. It's not hard, but I recommend giving this game a try. If you guys want to see more of my content, please go ahead and subscribe down below, and I will see you guys next time. Peace out.